Well, howdy diddly dandy there. Chums, 'tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, I'm playing about with AI. Now, I'm using Kling 2.0, but I'm using the 1.6 version of it. Let me just jump on over to screen and show you what I've been up to. So, I went on the internet and I grabbed 4 images of the Hello Game Studio. These are readily available images that you can find online. There's them celebrating with the old No Man's Sky disc and pictures of their current studio that they're in now, the one after the flood. Now I've put all these images together and I've said I've uploaded 3 pictures of the Hello Game Studio and 1 image of the team that works there. Can you make a video tour of the studio with the team at work? I'm just interested to see what Kling AI comes up with and whether it actually does a render that looks convincing enough of the Hello Game Studio. I mean, these 3 images, let me see if I can show you them on my screen a bit better. Okay, so here they are. These are from Novex, maybe the people that put the actual office together for Hello Games. But you can see their boardroom there. You can see the artwork. You can see the tree over here. I think it stitches the images together quite well. I mean, there's the tree again, and there's another blossom tree down there. So I'm hoping that AI can look at this and say, actually, yeah, I can see the tree there. So I know the other tree's somewhere over here. So I can stitch that together. And I'm hoping just from those 3 images alone, I think that's about the size of the Hello Game Studio. So hopefully they can put something pretty good together from that. And there's the team itself. So hopefully you might see some of these faces amongst the team that the AI comes up with. Look at them. Such a happy bunch. Anyway, let's go back over to Kling and see how it's getting on. So using this elements feature, you can see it says it's got 6 minutes left remaining. Now that was up to 12 minutes prior, so about halfway through, we have got a little bit of a wait, people inside the viewerverse. Yeah, so we're down to the last 30 seconds. You're probably thinking, well, why would you want this little video segment? Well, because I cover a lot of what Hello Games does on my channel, like No Fire, No Man's Sky, and The Last Campfire. I'm hoping that I can use this little, I mean, it's only going to be a 10-second video clip, but I could always put it in reverse as well to make it 20. There's also some bits that we've seen in Hello Games' latest sort of Wells Part 1 and Wells Part 2 trailers that show little mini sections of the office. I could actually get those, splice it all together, and I might be able to make something that looks fairly convincing as part of the Hello Games Studio, and it'd be something that you're not going to see on other people's channels. So that's what I'm aiming for. We'll see how successful this is. Okay, chums, it's ready to hit play on. Okay. We've got some very weird behaviours going on there from some of these AI characters, haven't we? That's just pretty darn freaking creepy. It's kind of done it and kind of not. I really thought it would be able to make sense of those photos and stitch them together from one photo to the other, but these people inside of here don't look all that lifelike. I don't think I've been all too successful with that one, have I? Okay, well, anyway, there is actually Kling 2.0, which is an even better version of Kling, and I might be able to redo this again. Oh, great. Is it going to let me use my uploads? Yes, so here we go. I'll try again, people, but we'll use the latest version of Kling. With the new elements section, using the multi-elements, you can't actually do it with version 2.0 yet. It comes up. It says that you can't do it. So I have to use it on 1.6. So what we've seen might be the best it can do. I have put it on professional mode. It's going to cost me 70 to generate, which was the same as the last one. I have changed my prompt. I've also asked it to limit the people walking around. I've put, please create an indoor drone video of the Hello Game Studio. I've uploaded 3 pictures of the studio. Make sure the drone passes through all areas of the studio. I've added a picture of the team of people that work there. Please have them at work in the office, sitting at the desks, working on a new video game. Okay, we get to work on this one. Okay, chums, well, this one looks a little bit more promising. Oh, that looks a lot better. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, that's actually usable footage, and it loops quite nicely as well. I'm fairly happy with that. Okie doke. Well, there we go. 10 seconds of Hello Game Studio art magic. Lovely. Okay, now I'm inside of my video editor. I use Power Director. I know it's quite simple. It's quite basic. I know most people use Sony Vegas and all sorts of other stuff. So here we go. I'll zoom in anyway. And this is where the magic happens with doing a little bit of video editing. So there's only a quick segment inside of here that you saw Shaun of the Murrays. So I'm just going to go through this and see if I can find that little excerpt of the Shaun. There's the Shaun right there. And I'm going to start editing this. It won't be a second. Okay, right, so if I just press where I want to start the video, I can just hit Control-T and get rid of the bit that I don't need. Hit play. There's a little section of the Shaun chat in there. And if I go back frame by frame, because I don't really want any bits of the No Man's Sky in there. So there we go. Just a little section of the Shaun. And I don't think there was any other bits inside of that one. And then hit play again. And there will be another section in a moment when it changes again. There we go. There we go. I'll just cut it there. Bit of artwork. Why the fudge not? And continue on. Nice little section here of the studio, I think. As well. No, not on that clip. There's not. Let's go back a little. Cut there. Leave gap. You know what? I think this clip would look better there. So insert and move clips. There we go. Oh, that's all. Move there. Done. Okay, right. Now I've got to continue on like this, and I'll reconvene and show you what I come up with towards the end. Okay, chums, well, I've edited something together, and I haven't got no music in the background or sound, but if I just hit play on this now, I'm hoping that it's going to give me a nice little sort of montage using those AI elements that I sort of spliced together, made inside of the Kling AI 2.0. So all this is real footage so far. Now we're going to be hitting on the AI segment that I created, which I think looks pretty darn convincing, to be honest. It looks pretty darn nice, doesn't it? It kind of slots into there okay. And then back to real footage. Lovely jubbly. A little bit of Shaun. Now this is the clip that I didn't like that Kling created, but I added like a glowing light effect on it, and I think that kind of works quite nicely. And then I carried that same effect over into the next clip to make it feel like a bit more of a transition, and then back to this. And I think it ends quite nicely on this merch and them laughing. Job done. What a nice little section of video there. Haha, coolio. Okay, I'm just going to render that now. I'm just going to hit start, doing it 60 FPS, 4K, and start. There we go. That's rendering right now. Lovely. We'll have a finished article in a moment. Okay, well, here we go. Finished article time. Let's just hit play on this with it in the background. I mean, it even works quite nicely as me just doing a little mini talk segue. So I could have this on in the background. I know it's only like 50 seconds, but I could just put it on loop. And then it gives you something entertaining to watch while I'm talking about No Man's Sky news, or even Light No Fire news, you know? I think this works quite nicely as a little bit of a backdrop, doesn't it? Having the old Hello Game studio. I know a lot of it isn't bona fide, it's not legit footage, you've made it with AI. But the way that it transitions in, it kind of looks part and parcel of it. So I'm just using AI to sort of enhance a few things there. Oh, there was a little bit there of an exocraft. Oh well, it doesn't really matter too much. It doesn't matter. Cool, yeah, but that looks pretty darn cool. I think that looks pretty slick. So what do you think? Sound up in the comments. Do you like the look of Kling AI 2.0? I'm not sponsored by them. I just made this off the back of liking the actual app. However, Kling 2.0, or any AI company that feels that they can rival Kling, if you feel that your package can do better, or if you are at Kling, hit me up. I'd love to partnership with an AI model. I really would. I think it helps enhance what I deliver to my audience. Till next time, goodbye, and goodbye again.